3, 2, 1.
What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, March 15th, 2018. Hope you're having a good day. I'm going to try and do this video on my GoPro. My other charger is charging on my other camera. So, Litecoin price movement, keeping some people on edge. Maybe you're out there buying the dip. I want to try and cover that a little bit later, but in this video, I want to talk about the Lightning Network news that came out today. Pretty cool, pretty big news. We can start with Charlie Lee's tweet last night. I'm sure it had something to do with this news that came out today. This retweet that he had from 2016, tomorrow's going to be a good day. I mean, he was either sitting there just reminiscing and romanticizing the past, so he retweeted that, or he was talking about this, which is Lightning Network. Big day for Bitcoin. Lightning goes live on mainnet, announcing the first Lightning beta release for the live Bitcoin network. And I'll post a link in the description. They have a lot of information on this announcement on their blog, Lightning Network. And they actually have some good points on infrastructure components related to the future of Lightning and just different features that it will have for users. So definitely good to read through if you're interested in the technology and in that. But I want to reference the TechCrunch article that came out today in regards to Lightning, because it's a good article, and I'll also post this link in the description. Lightning Labs, a young Bay Area-based startup, is trying to make it easier for users to send Bitcoin and Litecoin to each other without the costly and time-consuming process of settling their transactions on the blockchain. So, Lightning Network, off-blockchain transactions, that's what the big deal is. That's what's going on. It has investors excited about its work, too. The company is announcing today that it has raised $2.5 million in seed funding to date from a kind of list of big names in payments and beyond, including Square and Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey, and the list goes on. So Jack Dorsey, obviously big in the tech space, startup space, and in an enthusiastic tweet earlier today, David Sachs, characterized the company as one of the most important projects in crypto overall. And I completely agree with that, because when it comes to scalability of crypto and this idea of off-chain transactions is so important to the scalability and the growth of the blockchain. So why is it notable exactly? For starters, Lightning Labs works off Lightning Network, a protocol that's sometimes called the second layer of Bitcoin. Boosters of this new layer, including Lightning Labs, see it as a way to exponentially boost the number and speed of transactions of the Bitcoin blockchain without increasing the size of blocks. And there you go. Batches of transactions that are confirmed and subsequently shared on Bitcoin's public ledger. So off-chain transactions, when those transactions are done, shared on the Bitcoin public ledger. Lightning Labs isn't the only outfit that has sprung up around these smart Lightning contracts. And this is my favorite part of this article, and it's probably the reason I wanted to do this video. But it's the furthest along, suggests co-founder and CEO Elizabeth Stark, who says more than 1,800 developers are part of her company's Slack channel, and that thousands of volunteers helped Lightning's 7-person team find glitches in the alpha version of its open source software. The outside help enabled Lightning to, starting today, roll out a beta version that's open to anyone. 1,800 developers. I don't want that to just seem like a passing fact. I want it to be a powerful fact, because in the tech space, so I'm a recruiter in the tech space. I work in fintech and crypto and blockchain, and I recruit these engineers, and I have conversations all the time with these engineers, and they are extremely smart. It's almost intimidating to talk to some of these engineers. And so here we have up here Jack Dorsey, right? Just an entrepreneur doing his thing, passionate, risking money to found companies. And that's awesome. The passion involved in that, the influence behind these names here is big. But what I find almost even more important is the talent and the amount of talent that is actually volunteering and working for free in the thousands. This is some of the brightest tech talent in the world working on this technology, crypto, blockchain. It's happening now behind the scenes. We're watching price all the time, but behind the scenes, the implementation, the passion, everything that's going into this revolution and this change in the market that's going to happen, it's because of the minds that are creating these things and this technology. It's crazy to think about. And to think about thousands of these developers just working behind the scenes on this stuff is awesome. I just don't want to discount it. I really wanted to highlight it in this video because it is why crypto is becoming big. It's why it's becoming mainstream. And I don't want to take away from the marketing people and the businesses that are implementing on the merchant level, but the engineers that make this stuff happen, it's pretty incredible. So we asked Stark yesterday about the origin of the company. A former lecturer at Stanford and Yale who taught about digital copyrights, she said she realized in 2016 that if Bitcoin was going to be used by the entire world, it couldn't happen on blockchain. Like a lot of people too, Stark says she got excited by the prospect of micropayments, including for artists and musicians. So there you have it. So this beta release is mainly for developers right now. I want to point that out, and you can read more about that on this article. But big news, because this is just another step forward, another stepping stone in this technology. And we can sit all day and watch price and talk about the moon, and it's fun. And I'll probably be doing a video about price action later. But let's never underestimate, let's never forget about the actual, like, what is this world of cryptocurrency? What's actually going on, and how is it changing the world? And it's changing the world rapidly, and things are happening quickly. News is coming out quickly. And actually, right before I did this video, I was on Charlie's. I wasn't planning on covering this, but there were other things that came out today. News came out of Abra, and you can see Charlie's tweet here. Second piece of good news today, Abra Global has chosen to launch its newest product on the Litecoin network after long and thorough research. Abra lets you invest in all sorts of cryptocurrencies, all hedged with smart contracts on Litecoin. So that's actually pretty awesome and big news too. Might do a separate video on it. And Charlie Lee has a tweet. Merchant processor check. One huge unexpected surprise. There it is, Abra Global. So there's a couple unchecked, and really wanted to talk about Lightning Network. Wanted to talk about the engineers, the talent behind this technology. So that's that. Let me know your thoughts on this stepping stone that we have taken today in this space. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. We have fun over here on Crypto Capital Venture. Just try and keep it laid back. I try and provide you guys value with news, my opinion on the markets, and that's that. Thank you so much for coming by. I'll see you in the next video, and God bless.